I saw God through work because I was having a really bad day, and it was just a really bad day. And I went up to the hostess stand at Chili's, and there was this like crumpled up $100 bill, but it wasn't a $100 bill because like you pick it up and you like flip it over and it turns into this little book. And it was talking about like how it got your attention because of money, and then it just started talking about God, and it was just this really random little book that was on my stand. And then the end, it was like, drop this somewhere so someone else can find it. So I did, and it was cool.
And I have just seen God in my everyday life, like in the beautiful weather we've had, and in people's actions, and just in my mood, and just in everyday life.
I see God working through my life through Evan Swinghammer, because in our small groups on Wednesday, I don't really understand the Bible at all, and he's there to fill me in with everything I don't understand.
So I have just this past weekend I went to a camp called Dive In Deeper, and I got to see a lot of my friends from summer camp this past summer, and through them and the counselors and everybody else at that camp, I saw God, and I saw God teaching people, and I saw that people really have fun with God when they're around Him, when He's present in their lives.
I've seen God moving in my life by worship and singing in youth group, and like it's just so amazing to see all these kids like feeling God, and just like it's such an amazing feeling to feel His presence, and just yeah, it's
Monday morning I was like getting ready for school, and my mom was like, she saw my wallet on the counter and she's like, whose wallet is this? And my brother goes, oh, it's Robbie's. And I was like, she said, do you want it? And I said, is there any money in it? And she looked inside and she goes, yeah, there's $3. And I said, oh, sweet. I didn't know I had $3, and I could have sworn I didn't have $3 in there. One of my friends walked up to me and he said, man, I totally forgot my lunch money, and I didn't bring a lunch. Is there any way you could spot me like just a little bit of money to help me buy lunch today? It'll cost around like $3. And I was like, wow, $3? I mean, that's like, and I told him, I was like, I swear, God put $3 in my wallet to feed you today. And I told him that, and he said, yeah, isn't He amazing?
I feel like I've gone through the actual prodigal son story in the Bible, but like now and me. And it was with my grandpa when he died and went through all his transplants, and my grandma when she went through her transplant, and my mom almost dying. I felt like it was all God's doing, and that it was His fault that all this was happening. And so I went through a period where I just was rebelling against God and Jesus, and realized that He was walking me through these experiences, not making them happen. And through these experiences, He made me a stronger person, and they were for a reason, but it wasn't to hurt me. It was to help me build my character and become a better person. I've recently seen God working through me because I felt that He was calling me to become a youth minister, and I was studying to become an architect, but I lost all desire, and I feel like
I see God through music, and not just music but praise team. And I didn't it was just an idea at one point where I wanted to come and join the praise team. I wasn't ready, but I'll be listening to praise music, and I just close my eyes and I start to write. And it sounds funny, but like I write stories about God, like, and I don't show people, but like it's really cool. I've showed a few people, but like some of my stories are pretty intense, and just seeing the crowd, like just knowing that you know that God is going through them just as much as He's going through you, and you are helping. God has called me to do praise music. I want to be a worship leader. I want to lead people in worship and have them, feel God's love as soon as they walk into the room. as soon as I